5 jail fragrances to become unstoppable. All right, pals, today we're shaking things up a bit. You asked for something different, something out of the ordinary, something innovative. So instead of talking about colognes that'll earn us compliments in the usual places we roam, like at work, in the mall, or just randomly in a stranger's house when they left the door open and you went in to check if your smell game is truly on point in every situation. Today, we're going to talk about the top 5 colognes you want smuggle into prison, if you manage to. 5 scents that'll make you smell like you just strolled out of Shawshank without the whole rock-hammering thing. We're talking prison cologne, the kind that screams,
"I've seen things, dark things, in the shower."
Now, I ain't saying any of you are going to end up in the clink, but let's face it, life's a crapshoot. One minute, you're carpooling with the kids. The next, you're shivving a guy named Tiny for the last carton of smokes. You gotta be prepared. So without further ado, let's dive into the important information. The last one will definitely make you fart with excitement. Number 5.5, Brut by Fabergé. Alright, I know I said we were doing a top 5, but I couldn't leave out this bad boy. Brut by Fabergé is like the underdog of prison scents. It's cheap, it's loud, and it's about as subtle as a sledgehammer to the face. But hey, sometimes you gotta make a statement, and Brut says, I may not have a trust fund, but I got balls of steel. Plus, it doubles as bug spray in a pinch. So, if you ever find yourself in a cell with a rat problem, just give yourself a spritz and watch them scatter. Number 5, Old Spice Original. We got a classic. This stuff's been around since your grandpappy was knee-high to a grasshopper, and it smells like it too. We're talking a potent mix of talcum powder, aftershave, and regret. Perfect for those long nights reminiscing about the days before you traded your freedom for 3 hots and a cot. Plus, it's cheap, so you can afford to bathe in it after a long day of license plate stamping. This scent says, I may be down, but I ain't out of Old Spice. Number 4, Darkkar NOIR by Guy Laroche. This bad boy was the go-to scent for every wannabe tough guy in the 80s. And guess what? It still works. It's like a punch in the face with a leather jacket. It's the smell of danger, of mystery, of a man who once ate a whole rotisserie chicken in one sitting. You wear this, and even the guards will think twice before messing with you. Just be careful not to overspray, or you'll choke out your cellmate. A little goes a long way, trust me. By the way, guys, let me know in the comments below if you're types of The Shawshank Redemption, Prison Break, or Oz, so I know who to ask to unfollow. Just kidding. Hit the subscribe button so you'll never drop the soap in the shower.
Please, I'm begging you. Please, I'm desperate.
Number 3, Kouros by Yves Saint Laurent. Now, this one's for the intellectuals, the fellas who use their time in the slammer to expand their minds and debate the finer points of existentialism. Kouros is a complex scent like a fine wine or a Christopher Nolan movie. It's got notes of civet, honey, and, well, I don't know what the hell civet is, but it smells damn good. This fragrance says, I may be locked up, but my mind is free. Or maybe it just says, I like smelling like a fancy cat. Either way, it's a winner. Number 2, Aramis by Aramis. This next one's a powerhouse. Aramis is the scent of a man who's seen it all, done it all, and probably regrets most of it. It's a mix of leather, spices, and that old-school barbershop smell. It's the kind of cologne your grandpa wore, and for good reason. It's timeless, it's bold, and it tells the world, I may be eating gruel, but I still got class. Just don't wear it to a parole hearing, or they might think you're planning a heist. Number 1, Fahrenheit by Christian Dior. King of the clink, the sultan of solitary, the big kahuna of the big house, Fahrenheit. This scent is so intense, it could stop a riot. It's like a Molotov cocktail of leather, wood, and gasoline. You wear this, and you'll be the alpha dog in the cell block. Hell, the warden might even let you have seconds on pudding. Remember, fellas, confidence is key, even behind bars. So, choose your scent wisely. And hey, if all else fails, just steal some Axe body spray from the new guy. Nobody likes that stuff anyway.